Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and this is my Minecraft world. And as you know, I'm back on here. I want to get some stuff done. Now, I'm currently in my mines. I say my mines, I'm currently underground somewhere, randomly mining, hoping to find some good stuff, which I have, to be fair. As you can see in my toolbar there, I've got 13 diamonds, which is pretty good. Now, I don't normally mine for diamonds if you've watched any of my previous videos, just because I was always content with stone tools and stuff, but really that's not viable anymore. I've played too much Feed the Beast recently, and knowing that I can automate everything and have it do all the work for me is pretty nice. Well, you can't do that in vanilla, and the next best thing is to get a diamond pickaxe and get it all enchanted out, and so it'll be a bit of a beast. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, let me get out of here before it goes dark and I get blown up the second I stick my head out. Now, I'm going to do some enchanting, and that is my current goal. Well, I've got two goals, and I'll show you what they both are. But one of them is get an enchanting table set up and enchant a pick, or start enchanting stuff. Now, I need to enchant my weapon, I need to enchant my pickaxe, so there's a lot of stuff, and then I need to get some armor and all that, but my goal is to get a pick or something with fortune on. Now, I don't know how the levels work. I know that if you level 30, I can enchant level 30 stuff, which is the highest, so that's what I'm going to aim for. I'm not going to bother with anything below. But I also am aware that I really need to pick up something that will drop say like a silk touch pick, so I could keep the diamond blocks for later until I can, oh wow, until I can get me, oh, the sun's going up, hey, but that's cool. Okay, so a diamond pick until with silk touch, until I can get a pick with fortune on it, where if I break a block, I'll get more resources from it, because that's the most efficient way of doing it. So that's sort of what I'm aiming for. So yeah, slimes spawn in swamps now, don't they? Okay, so this is all a swamp technically, I think. But that is cool, we need slimes, so... Okay, and then let me empty out my chest, my inventory, and I'll show you what's what. Now, I'll just dump anything in here. No, it's pretty full. I've got a bunch of iron ore, a bunch of redstone. Okay, that's no good. Okay, what is what? I'm trying to keep everything somewhat organised, but I don't know why I'm bothering at the moment. It's a bit of a mess. I do need to work out a proper storage room. But to be honest, I can wait for the moment. Okay. And I got my diamonds here. I don't know why I'm walking around with them. Okay, so I do want... Okay, so I do need 3 for a diamond pick. Let's go ahead and make that now. And I'm going to need 1 for a enchantment table, but I will need some obsidian first. I know where I can mine that fairly safely, I think. Okay, we've got a diamond pickaxe there. I'm pretty sure I've had one before on this world, although I don't recall it. Now, my other plan, my other project that I'm going to work towards is a portal room in the Nether to cross big distances. Let me show you what I've got so far. There was a pig man hanging around here. He's wandered off somewhere. But last time you saw me dig out of that room, well, I worked out that, you know, hitting F3, it does show you what direction you're facing. So I got blocked that up. I was able to work out which way everything's going to go. So we've got north, east, south and west. So the way it's going to be is, for example, north is going to go straight ahead there, east is going to go straight ahead, and then take a right, and it's going to go that way, which is east. The only problem is that I haven't replaced anything yet, but I think Like, when I get out here, I started making this Netherrack bridge. The only problem is that if for some reason I have a gap and because I wanted a window of sorts so I could see out so the trip's not boring. But if a ghast hits me with a fireball, it's going to break the bloody bridge, so I'm going to have to replace all that with cobble. So I've sort of held off doing this for the moment. Simple floor pattern on the floor, just to make this room look a bit nicer and a little less red. But yeah, I will continue on with these, and I think what I'm going to do is when we get to each area, or at least I'll focus on one area at first, and they can be used for newer projects. So first we'll probably be north, and we'll have north base. And depends how far out I go that direction, because I could keep going, you know, go out 1,000 and then, or go out 500 in the Nether, and whatever it is above. I do need to work all that out. I also need to work out which directions I've already gone, because I have travelled quite a bit in the overworld. So and something else I was thinking of. In fact, if I kill that slime, will I get slime balls? No, I believe you need to hit it with something in particular, but I don't think it really matters. Let's give it a whack with my diamond sword here. Get the experience, that's what I want indeed. There we go, we're getting slime balls, that's good. Sorry lads. I need your slime. So, I think I'm going to have to do something with sticky pistons. I mean, that's about as that's about as advanced as you can get with redstone in Minecraft. Well, actually, you could probably do a lot more. It's just, as far as I know, that's about as much as you can do. But then again, I am a bit thick when it comes to technical stuff in this game. So I'm going to grab all this obsidian. Oh yes, what I was saying was, because I want to enchant, I'm going to need levels. Now, I have a feeling that the quickest way... Did I grab that? I did indeed. The quickest way is going to be for me to get a silk touch pick, or a silk touch anything, which basically when you break a block it stays as it is. Find me a spawner somewhere, a mob spawner, and bring it back here and make me a little you know, just a mob spawner trap or whatever that, but so I can actually kill... Oh, I've got that, that's okay. So I can actually kill the mobs and get the experience, although I could just do that by making a dark room and having mobs spawn in there, so it's not really a problem, although if I can control what spawns, like if it's just zombies... If it's just zombies, then that's better than, you know, creepers. I don't want to have to deal with creepers in a dark room. So... Okay, I'm digging all the slime spawning, but... It's a little annoying tracking them down. I mean, none of this used to be here. It was only because I planted a bunch of trees. I may take them all down. Because every time I come down here, if I want to go over there, you know, I have to worry about mobs hiding around in here. I know there was a skeleton kicking around back up here somewhere in the shade. And I made a bridge here with the supports, but you can't even see them. It's a little silly. But yeah, that's something we need to do. The other thing I'm wondering is if I'm going to make an enchantment table, where am I going to put it? I could just stick it in my house any old where, but I do need bookcases around it, so it needs to be a little bit more roomier. I wonder if I should use this lighthouse type thing, because I want everything to have a purpose. You know, I'm happy enough to make a new building just to house the enchantment table, but at the same time, I don't want... So I'm just looking here, I'm thinking about getting some glowstone, replacing these blocks with glowstone, that way the snow won't go on it. It will also light it up a little bit. I just don't want it to melt the surrounding snow. I don't know if it will do that or not. Let's have a look in here. Is there any room? No, because we got this. Bugger. Now, I could always flatten what's up here, I suppose. Now, I don't want... I mean, I could stick it over by the sword, but the thing is, I don't want the enchantment table to be miles away. It needs to be somewhere where it's going to be useful. Because, I mean, I've got the tower over there by the boat, which is doing nothing, so, I mean, I could stick it there, but again, if I ever want to enchant anything, that's a bit of a run. But then again, how much am I really going to enchant, I suppose? But again, it's still a run, you know, so... Until I get some haste on my boots, it's not fun. I mean, I could always do it down here in the well. I mean, yes, this does lead to the mine, but it's also a little secret area. This could become my little laboratory. Something to that effect, my little workshop. Because my house at the moment is fairly small. But then again, coming down here is a bit of a pain. Trying to get down this little bloody well. So I'm at a loss for words today. I mean, is that... Actually... There was my Zen room, and next to that there was the start of a cave. In fact, we got the boat launcher down there. I suppose I could always give that a quick look. But like over here, we had this, which sort of led to nowhere. Do I have a shovel? Of course not. So... Okay, that led down to here. There wasn't really much here. I could easily glass this off. And where does it go? We have a quick explore. Nice, fairly open room. This would make a nice little laboratory and another room down here. Although that's the roof, so I'd have to go a bit lower than that. Although I could replace it with slab stones. Yeah, I like that idea. Let me have a quick step back before it goes too dark. So this is all sand. Now, I could replace that with sandstone or brick. Although I think wood's going to be my candidate unless I want to have it completely hidden. Maybe I'll do that and just have some glass in there. I like that idea. And that would make it for a cool place to have an enchanting room. And I believe there's alchemy stuff you can do in this game. So one of those rooms could also be dedicated to that. Which is cool. Yes, I think we have a plan. Now one thing I was thinking of, if I do make a silk touch pick, if I get lucky enough, I was trying to work out where there's dungeons in this world. Now, I believe I've come across one or two, but it's been that long ago. The only one I definitely know of was the first time I went out and got lost. I built that little cross over the dungeon, because I believe it was my first dungeon I ever found, so... And I think that was roughly that direction. Past the Bastion project. Oh my god, the slimes are invading the desert over there. Well, more power to them. So, okay, I've got a plan. Now, I could make the enchanting table now, but I think I'm going to hold off until I've made a bit more room. I'm going to go down and start digging away. I'm tempted to fill this in here and stick in a couple of fence posts just so it's safe, because if I came down here when it's dark, you know, the last thing I want is to be attacked by something coming out of the forest here, so... Oh my god, that is fairly big. And grotesque, man. Slimes are all cute in with a regular texture. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I can't speak today. But yeah, slimes are normally cute in the vanilla texture pack, the default. They're a bit of a monstrosity here, and he's coming my way. Okay, let's deal with him quickly. Actually, do they slide around on the... I like my little ice rink here. I see him sliding a little bit, that's funny. Now, in my little laboratory, I'll be tempted to have like a little area with some slimes just hopping around, but the thing is, I think the noise would drive me crazy. pretty sure that would happen, so I don't think that's a good idea. See, I mean, I've got that cool area there that I want to do something with, but until I can get the boat, well, there's no point me trying to get the boat launcher working anymore because all this. Although what I could always do is add in some torches along the edge here and leave this all water. So water, I could get out as long as I, sail the boat very carefully and not bash it into the side. So that's one idea. But let's get this enchantment room done. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, so I'm going to have a quick bit of a mess around, see if I can come up with anything cool. Just hollow it out a little bit, and then I'll show you what I've done. So I was talking about using pistons for something. Well, I could use them in this little area where I'm working. Perhaps make a... Well, I'm not sure really. I could make a little... I'm trying to think what the word would be. Sort of a secret... I could either do it so I can have a secret room which opens up by using a piston, or have it so it would move a chest into view. Like the chest is hidden, but when I press a button it will pop up and, I can access it. I think the wood looks better there. I'm slowly going around and replacing everything with pressure plates because it gets annoying when you have to do it all manually. I've always been worried though in case I've ever accidentally stepped on it and it opens up and lets mobs in, but I won't worry about that at the moment. Could always oh no, I can't. So this is the little... First of all, the way I figured it, I'll keep it natural looking, continue it on from the Zen garden. It's going to be all grass going down because that looks pretty nice. And then just pop these glass panes in there, and it will go down. And I could, like I said, have in a hidden room somewhere down here, which is activated by the a lever which will move pistons and move blocks. But anyway, here, nothing fancy, just a staircase down because I figured, well, that is pretty useful. Although I'm tempted to snake it around the front there and have it coming down here, but the only problem is it seems like extra effort, well, extra walking for no real reason, whereas coming straight down is pretty beneficial. But if I do it snaking down, at least I can make use of down there. I'm hearing a lot of mobs in there, so there's a pocket of air in there somewhere where mobs are spawning, or there's a dungeon, but I'm pretty sure I'd have sussed it out if it was a dungeon long ago, but who knows. That's something I'm going to have to sort out. Now, speaking of dark areas for creepers to spawn, I'm pretty sure I had, well, creepers, anything really. Pretty sure I had some glowstone somewhere. Glowstone dust. Okay, is there any more of that? I want to fill in that mining hatch at the very top of the little hill here. Let's see if I can find it. I don't want to take any anything away from what I've already got. Okay, which one of these chests has it? Nope, 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 nope. Yes, but not enough. So I can make 2. That's not enough. I don't know if it's the John Smith texture pack or what it is really, but every single glowstone piece I've seen looks very dim. I don't know if it's the texture or what, but it's very weird and it's starting to bug me. Gold nugget. No idea what that's used for, but hey, gold nugget. Well, we can replace 2 for now, that's good enough. I've got to stop opening them manually. I know I've got pressure plates there, that's what they're for. Dear God. Let's see if this works. I'm more worried. So that's kind of cool, but I'm more worried about it melting this snow. But if it doesn't, that will work perfectly. It means I can put that there, and the snow won't land on it like it does here, because it will melt. Because people suggested I should do this. Oh, it's melting the sides, bugger. Well, provided it only melts the surrounding snow, the immediate snow, like this bit here, and leaves the rest of this intact, I won't mind. We'll see. Because I mean, a lot of people suggested putting glowstone underneath the water for in here, you know, for the water blocks to stop them freezing, which is a good suggestion. But I opted for the slab above. But yeah, see if I get rid of that. I don't mind if the frame here is, you know, exposed. That's kind of cool. They need to do it so you can place down glass panes, but horizontally, you know, not vertically. That way you could have them going like I've got here, except the glass panes. That would be kind of nice. Okay, well, that's done for now. Now, at some point, I need to work out a way to light this area up without using torches on the ground. Perhaps have them suspended somehow, because I don't want the snow melting away. If it's going to snow here, fine, that's fine with me, but I want it to look like it snowed. Right now it looks horrible. It looks like the part where, in fact, it snowed last night here where I live, but just a dusting, but there's enough of it there to look like it snowed, but there's bunch of splodges everywhere where it's melted away. I hate that. It looks absolutely horrible, and that's what's happening here. So I need to work out how I can fix this. I'm probably going to have things, well, I don't know, we'll see. Mobs don't bother me too much. I mean, it is on hard, but I'm pretty confident I'll kill anything I come across. The only thing that's going to bother me is when I get zombies banging on my door. You know, I don't want to deal with that, but that's the only thing. Then again, I did make a video where I had a few ideas on how to stop that, which I could potentially do. I'll have to mess around with it, perhaps have the stairs sort of raise up when I'm inside and I hit a switch or something. That way it blocks the door so the zombies can't bash it. That might be a decent idea. Plus I can put some pistons to use. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to continue on sort of shaping this area because I don't know how I want it yet, but I think this is a good start. And I'll probably move these stairs. I definitely need to sort this out a bit because it is a bit ugly. I mean, I need to blend it in a bit more, but I'm not sure how to do it. I mean, the sandstone doesn't come all the way down, so I don't want to use all sandstone. My probably best bet is to use smooth stone, but we'll see. Again, I don't think it actually matters. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time.